this week's video is going to be about the average value of a function. And like you might guess from the title, it's when you have a function, say, what do I know? This is your function. And you have points A and B, you have the area, and you want to find the average height. Sorry, this is a very ugly area. I'm going to redo it. And now it's looking a little bit better. It's still not quite perfect. Anyway, so the average value, basically all it is the average height of the function. And this is pretty straightforward. Like, you do it with any other thing that you have your area. Your area is your base times height. Say you have a square, you're giving an area and you're giving a base. You can just simply divide the area by the base in the square to find the height. Here, you can apply the same thing over here. You have the area because you have the function. The function is given to you. And you have your base. This is your base. All you have to do is divide that area by your base. So, this right here, this is your integral of the function. Let's say that this is f of x. This right here is going to be the integral between a and b of f of x dx. Going back over here, the integral from a to b of f of x is going to equal to the function's average, I'm going to put it like that, times the base. The base is just going to be b minus a in this case because these are our letters, right? This is our area, this is our height, and this is our base. It's just this simple little formula, but in another way. The reason we need this is so that we can have just one value for the height of the function, and for example, we can build a rectangle that's going to give us the same area as this function right here, but it will just be a simpler shape. Alright, so let's do some examples. Alright, so our first question over here we have a function which is just 1 over x, and then we have to calculate the average value, which is just the average height, over the interval 3 to 12, right? So let's think what we need. We need the area and we need the base. The base is pretty self-explanatory, so let's find the area first. The area would be the integral from 3 to 12 of 1 over x dx. And 1 over x, its indefinite integral is the natural log of the absolute value of x. So we can rewrite this as natural log of 12 minus natural log of 3. But these values are already in their absolute value form, and the absolute value does not affect you in this case because none of these are negatives. Alright, so based on the properties of natural logarithms, if you have this, it's basically just this first number divided by this one, and this is going to equal to natural logarithm of 4, right? So our area over here is the natural logarithm of 4, and this is going to equal to the average value, I'm just going to say average value like this, times the interval. The interval over here is 12 minus 3, so times 9. So the average value of this function is the natural log of 4 over 9. Alright, let's do one more example. So in this question, h of x is 3x squared plus 4x, and we're going to find the average value of this function over the interval of x equals 1 to x equals 4. So once again, area is equals to base times height, guys. So first we're finding the area because that's the most kind of complex thing out of this problem. So the area is going to be the definite integral from 1 to 4 of 3x squared plus 4x and dx. This is going to equal to, we're just using the reverse power rule. Let me just quickly do it here so I don't have to write it. So first we're going to up this power by 3 and divide by 3, which would cancel this out. This would go to 2, and this would go over 2, and this would be 2 then. So we would have x cubed plus 2x squared. And this over 1 to 4. So this we're going to have 4 cubed plus 2 times 4 squared minus 1 cubed plus 2 times 1 squared. So this side is pretty easy, but let's do this one first. So 4 cubed is 64 plus 2 times 16, which is 32, and then minus 1 plus 2, which is just minus 3. And 64 plus 32 is 96 minus 3. That's going to give us 93. All right, so this is our area, and our area is equal to the base times height. So we have 93 is equal to average value times our base, and our base is 4 minus 1. Our base is 3. So let me just quickly write this because we're kind of running out of space. So we're going to have the average height, or the average value, being 93 over 3, which equals to 31. So this is our final answer. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you're way more familiar with what that average value of a function is, and see you next week.